Well, today, in addition to meeting some irresistibly cute puppies and kittens on the show today, we also will give you a recap on a charity car show event that benefited the Humane Society, and we have an EAMT rescue story. We'll follow up with a dog named Sauber to see how she's doing in her new home. So stick around. This is Pets on Parade. Well, good afternoon. Welcome to Pets on Parade, which is brought to you by 3TV. I'm Ashley Goebel from the Arizona Humane Society.
And I'm Carrie Hughes. Thank you so much for tuning in today.
We've got a great show in store for you. It's National Dog Week, so we'll celebrate our canine friends and just celebrate how they enrich our lives as we know it. We just love our canines. We've got some great dogs for you to meet. We'll also, if you're looking for a dog and a new best friend, we'll tell you about Toto here. He is a tail-wagging hound, just one of the many on the show today. Toto Thunderpaws is absolutely delightful and very playful, too. We'll show you a video of him in action. He's quite the soccer fanatic later on in the show. Plus, we'll tell you about a puppy party going on next weekend, which provides the perfect opportunity to socialize your little type. And Dexter here is formally dressed for the show today. His little tuxedo kitty will be making his TV debut a little later on, and his two litter mates will be set free in our catastrophic kitten tent. But first, meet our co-host. He is looking very handsome on the show today. This is Beck, a 2-year-old Shih Tzu. Now, Beck came to the Humane Society just looking for a new home. He's very sweet, loves people in new situations. He would be totally useless, though, at wandering off burglars, because this dog absolutely just wags his tail for everyone who he meets, and he gives everyone kisses. He also usually sports a very handsome hairdo with long flowing coat. It's absolutely gorgeous. So he will need some grooming. Keep that in mind with this breed, but he is just one of the pooches on the show today looking for a new home. So let's introduce you to a few more adoptable pets looking for forever families. We'll start off with Ringo Starr. We have the pleasure of having this famous kitty on the show today. And Lisa, just like the famous musician, this tabby's sure to gain some fame after his TV debut today.
That's right. He just sits around in our kennels and sings. I got by with a little help from my friends at AHS, because lucky for him, our EAMTs were called out. He was a victim of heat stress. He was actually lying lifeless and panting like a dog when the EAMTs rolled up on him. They were able to, luckily he was friendly, so they were able to pick him up and administer life-saving fluids. They set a catheter and set some fluids to bring down his body temperature right there in the field, and then they called ahead to let us know that he was going to be on his way coming in. He is the friendliest. He's got these big cheeks. He loves to have them scratched. He has been great with the dogs and puppies here at the show, and he's 3 years old, so if you've got a dog or another feline, I just think he's going to make a wonderful family member for just anyone. He's very calm, 3-year-old American Shorthair.
Thank you so much, Lisa. And look at this next doggy. What a unique-looking American Bulldog. Perry, I just love his snaggletooth, and this big brute is a real love machine.
He looks like a Picasso painting to me. He's got the disjointed face right now. And you know what? He doesn't care what he looks like. He is just, and I think this is a great look, actually. He is loved by staff and volunteers. He is a wonderful boy. He is one of the misdemeanors I think you'll ever see, this American Bulldog mix. This is Sexy Rexy here. He is a great guy, loves everybody. He's a great with children. He absolutely adores children and the attention they give him. Maybe not cats, though. He needs to really go to a cat-free home. He is a big, big sucker for the belly rubs. As soon as you touch him, he usually falls over and he rolls around on his back and he wants that belly rubbed. Look at that big smile. He's perpetually happy. Rex is a great boy. He's a lonely heart, so his adoption fee is only $50. And if you want to brighten up your life, this guy's going to do it for you.
Oh, Perry, you're absolutely right. That smile is going to make someone's heart melt for sure. Many animals aren't ready to go up for adoption when they arrive at our shelter, and AHS's foster program expands the walls of our shelter so that we are able to treat thousands of sick, injured, and underweight pets who need temporary care before they find their forever home. Ski, this little Maltese benefited from our foster program.
Yes, this is little girl. When she was found as a stray. She was actually too young to just get spayed and put up for adoption. So she went into our foster program with foster mom Danielle until she had gained enough weight and was strong enough to get spayed and go up for adoption, and now here she is. This little girl is just sweet as sweet can be. She is going to stay tiny. She is very affectionate, wants to be right in your arms. If she was a cat, she'd be purring right now. She is definitely well trained, and that's the nice thing about pets that you get out of a foster home is generally they're going to be a little more trained than just a stray that you find on the street or get out of the kennels for adoption, because foster parents take the time to start getting them potty trained and learn some manners and how to play and all those good things. So little girl will be available to go to her forever home, and hopefully she will fill someone's heart with a lot of love. She's very, very sweet.
Well, military pets also benefit from our foster program called Project Active Duty. When their owner was sent overseas in the military, these two dogs were sent to one of our foster homes, and Lucy and Lila will stay with the Shrek family until their new owner returns in 2016. Just has a peace of mind knowing that their dogs will be safe until she returns from her deployment. Well, I don't get much sweeter than Sugar here. She's a 4-month-old golden retriever who's very playful and spunky, and Perry, she seems to have that sugar rush constantly.
Sweet as can be, Ashley, and this little golden retriever mix was found by her EAMTs, had a deep gash in her head, but it's all gone now. She spent a week or so in our trauma center, and she's all good to go now. This is a doggy that's good with cats, kids, and dogs, and you know, the retriever part of the doggy you'd think would be a great fetcher. Well, right now Sugar goes and jumps after that ball, just doesn't bring it back right now, which is a common thing with young dogs, so she's going to learn that really, really well, and then going to be that full retriever that you know and love. Great family dog that says has a great profile, go with everybody. Look at that gorgeous little face. This is the Sugar.
Little Sugar to add to your life there. All right, well, tail wags to Leanna, who collected donations for our shelter pets instead of gifts for her 7th birthday. We always love seeing such young animal advocates, and we presented little Leanna with a Humane Hero Certificate for her generosity and compassion.
Well, Bonnie sure does appreciate Leanna's generosity and will be enjoying the new blankets, toys, and treats until she finds her new home. And Lisa, tell us about this little Welsh Corgi mix.
Yeah, she is a 6-year-old, so she is old enough to know the rules as long as you teach them to her in her new environment, and still quick enough to take a pep step with you. She's 10 pounds, and she's a little, look at the camera so everybody can see how cute you are. There we go. She looks like a Welsh Corgi, but she's only 10 pounds. So she's mixed with something smaller. She's got this soft, more of a Corgi coat, a little heavier coated. And she's very nervous here today, but she is friendly. She's been good with dogs and cats. And she, like I said, is going to make a great walking partner now that it gets cooler. So 6-year-old Bonnie, come on down. If you like the Welsh Corgi look, but maybe not ready for a dog that size.
She's perfect size. Thanks, Lisa. When we come back, EAMTs will be joining us to tell us Sabra's rescue story, and her owner will be joining us as well to give us an update on how this Anatolian Shepherd is doing in her new home. So stay with us.